now if you don't know how he does it.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, look at the betting channel.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm lazy. Plus, I need to actually arrive.
I wish there was like a singular little rock, like here somewhere, that was like tiny bit above this little hill, so you could get a better view.
Ja, de arena is dik shit.
Stab. Stab. Yeah.
But
It's quite a decent view if you just sit here, Destry, right?
Wait, what?
If you just sit here, it's a decent view around here.
If I sit where
Or-
here?
Yeah, or you can just get up on there.
I mean, I don't want to be too far away. I think it's better if I just stand like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. And obviously, everyone knows if you fall off, you lose the drill.
yeah.
You know that especially.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, when I didn't know that, so Tilt told me that the second I got there, I was thinking, imagine going hammer with the knockback buff.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. We have the 10 people who are going to play already, all prepped, which means we have 3k in the pot. 3k in the pot.
Let's go!
Or winner takes all, as we always do. Will we have someone to join the new winners? 3 tourney champs. Will there be 4? Or will one of the old tourney champs take it today? We're gonna wait for this warm-up Singe Finsterwall duel to start, and then...
Hey, you!
They're ruining the tourney.
Right, Singe, forfeit, come down. Fucking down.
No.
You two, get off the stage!
Right
Head
now.
up the
Okay,
stage.
fuck it.
Someone get a hook!
Fjord, send me an invite quickly.
Okay. Okay, so... First round. We have... Dadberg versus Jarka. That is a very tough matchup for Jarka. That is Jarka's worst matchups, then they say. But we have the musket versus musket. The musket versus musket.
Easy.
Mister, off the fucking arena! Get off the arena!
Just don't want it.
Oh my god, look at this guy. Aim diff, Fortnite aim diff. Fortnite aim diff, oh. Jack.
Oh wait. This will be the last fight because Dadberg has the food buff, so we gotta wait that out. So, oh my, wow! So the very first duel that is actually gonna be happening.
That's the tilt.
Fjord and Singe! Fjord and Singe!
Thank you, easy win. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, Fjord.
Let's go. Get up
Okay,
this
wait,
shit.
I have to port him.
Give me 1 second.
Why
Better
are you
forfeit.
dueling?
Okay, well, give me 25 seconds. I would have won that anyways.
Right, the clap.
Singe are going to win.
What is the minimum bet?
It's
Far as
500,
FPL
and all
supply-
increments must be of a multiplicative of 500.
Alright.
Everyone right, Singe wins, right? Wait, let me take off my pots. I know Fjord is gonna pot, but yeah, I'm not keep. I'm ready.
Alright, whenever you two are ready. As always, copy it in comms, so listen out. Singe, starting with a pillar there, doesn't connect, but the fireball certainly does. Fjord, a lot of damage from the bow, but it's pretty hard to hit the shots. However, 3 shots in a row, instantly pressure, and a evade shot's gonna put a stagger. Fjord on
And
the
see,
front
because of the
right here.
nameplates.
Singe is complaining about nameplates. Moving forward, another fireball hits, but is that all he's gonna connect today? The pillar does not hit. Goes in with a burnout, keeping it close range, putting a dot on them. Fjord, 10 shot, does not connect, but now goes in with the rapier. Uses the riposte to survive that. Gets hit by another fireball. These fireballs coming out, but that's just about all that is connecting with Fjord. Fjord, however, is connecting a lot of his shots. Singe now on the back foot. 1 shot left. And he's got for the absolute disrespect.
You know what? Wait, give me a sec. I'm toggling off nameplates. I'm toggling off nameplates.
Toggling off nameplates.
Wait,
And let's go on to the other side of the arena. Singe, you're on this side. Fjord, you're on the opposite side.
wait, where do I take nameplates?
Fjord, go the downside.
But I agree with him. If you are playing on this side, it's really hard to aim you because you see the nameplate behind.
Where do I change it again?
Visuals
Visuals. Bottom.
all the way down.
Okay, now that's better. Now I can see.
Alright. Off again. Pillar does not connect, but the fireball does. Fjord, however, hitting that light attack, already putting Singe on the back foot. Again, the evade shot hitting nicely. That is going to be an entomb coming out. Does Singe have the healing tomb? We'll see here. He does. That's a 10% HP buff. That's going to put him on a pretty good amount of HP. However, Fjord still at the advantage. Although instantly even out, Fjord goes in with the rapier. Gets a little bit of spam damage. Singe now on the back foot, not really connecting much. The pillar does not connect either, whereas the pen shot from Fjord will. Singe now pushing forward and needs to connect some more shots. The fireball again hits. Fjord's riposte is out. Singe has a chance to get some free damage in. However, Fjord is just popping him with light attacks. That's going to be it.
This
Fjord
fucking
takes
cringe
a
lord's
very
playing full Opal.
round.
He's
Bro,
playing full
GG,
Opal.
GG's.
Full Opal.
GG.
GG, Opal cringe lord. You're trash.
Easy.
Good job, Fjord.
Well played, Shinz, man.
Mirak versus Destru. Mirak versus Destru. I believe these two may have gone against each other earlier today in a little bit of warm-up. I'm not
And
100%
some
sure.
practice duels.
But all we know right now is going to be interesting. Destru with his sword, shield, spear. However, with no defiant stance. Is defiant stance allowed in this tournament? That's the question. We're going to look at that after this fight. Now, the opening up of this is going to go to the way of Destru, but he does not get a full combo off because he does has that full freedom on the side of Mirak. I believe it's that. Destru now taking damage. Mirak entombs, potentially with a healing entomb. Does not seem to have healing entomb and gets caught out in the middle of burnout into a stun combo. How will these stuns turn out? That's 3 stuns in a row here. Mirak instantly hitting really, really hard or getting hit hard. Destru looking pretty good, and that's going to be it. Fjord, you saw this tourney. What were the rules of the tourney? Did you re-allow?
Realize what?
Define, because I know you banned it.
No defiance ban still.
Okay,
Wait,
we are
what?
going to have to do a reset. Define is still banned.
No,
and
it's
Destru was
not. I
running
read the
Defiant ban.
rules. Check
Okay,
the
Fjord,
rules.
you have a look. Fjord, you have a look.
I don't understand why he's playing this. He's playing this.
Oh, you're right. Actually, to be fair, it's not. I didn't put it in the.
Okay,
update.
because Fjord did not update it, it is completely allowed. That was done off a poll that Fjord did, and people polled for it to be banned, but it was not actually added to the ban list. So
I know it was, but I
allowed.
redid the rules today and I didn't add it into the.
But and we're off again. Instantly, Destru does start off with the full stun combo. That's going to put a lot of damage onto Mirak here. Mirak on a bit over half HP, does manage to get the pillar off, and then the Ice Storm is going to put a lot of pressure on Destru. However, the Defiant Stance is going to give him a big force fight and a heal once it pops. And Mirak is actually ahead in the HP. He's turned this around well, using Entomb to stop the stagger from the leaping strike. And a nice Ice Wall, although that shield is going to provide a lot of defense against these range attacks. Firestar struggle to break that. All range attacks struggle to break those kite shields. But the Ice Storm comes out, however, it's going to be traded for a full Storm combo. Mirak will most likely survive this, however, be put on the back foot. And that is exactly what we're seeing here. Mirak is forced off the arena as he dies. And that's going to be Destru taking
So lame,
GG,
so lame.
Eric. GG.
GG.
Well played.
GG.
Alright, Nato versus Mac. Nato versus Mac. Remember, there are bets in area chat. 500 is minimum bet, I do believe. So we're starting off here. We have a mage versus mage. However, Mac has opted for the fire staff, whereas Nato has that void gauntlet. Other than that, it seems like a pretty even matchup. The ice storm does not connect for Nato. It goes just off the edge. Mirak putting a lot of pressure onto Nato. Nato needing to hit something here. The wall does not connect. He's potentially going to have a scream to look for it. Sends the Orb of Decay. That's going to put a nice little rend onto Mac that Nato does not have. However, without these screams connecting, Mac is free moving and free firing. That's going to be a clean 1-0 to Mac.
Come on, Nato.
Let's go, Nato, buddy.
So we're starting off the same here. Pushing forward, does connect the scream, does not hit a Mac spike. However, there's enough damage to put Mac on the back foot here. Does get the heavy freeze off in the ice storm, and instantly Mac is looking in a lot of trouble. Nato only needs to hit the last couple shots right here, right now. Gets a nice ice spike off nothing, and then he's going to finish it. A very, very different fight from the previous time. Remind to everyone that you're not knocked out when you lose the first fight. It's just...
Going home, Fudge. Fuck this. Fuck Fjord.
Nato moving forward, gets the orb onto Mac. That does not get the scream this time. That scream is what put Nato so far on the front foot last time. However, he's actually hitting more spam damage and gets a nice hit with that heavy freeze. Nato now moving in, does not hit the ice wall. Mac slightly low on HP with a big rend, does get the scream off, and Mac is real in trouble here. Nato's pulled it round. Very nice. From a good, clean fight win and back to
GG,
Reaper.
Nato, well done.
Nato keeping his head on, winning fair and square. Martin versus Tilt. Martin versus Tilt.
Martin, just keep calling him handsome, and then you'll put him off.
Oh shit, I forgot to do this. There.
Okay, Tilt moving forward, looking to get these screams. Martin needs to be a little wary of the edge of the arena. These evade shots we have seen taking people off the arena. However, in this situation, Martin's going to do a huge amount of damage with that spear over to Tilt.
Damn.
That is a fast first win. Tilt really looking to keep space away from that spear. The second Martin's able to get in Tilt's face with that spear, it's probably all over. Although Tilt, on the other hand, does have defensive abilities at close range. Potentially, that ice wall's going to come out. Maybe he's even got that entomb to take the pressure off of himself. Tilt putting down the Oblivion to max damage increase the Ice Storm. However, Martin quickly evading and not getting hit by any of the follow-up. Martin putting a huge amount of damage down. The scream does not connect from Tilt. Martin now going in, gets the bleed off on Tilt, and now will move back to just playing range as that bleed ticks Tilt down very heavily. Now, poison shot plus the bleed. That's a new bleed on it, and Tilt's going to be taken out by Martin here.
GG.
GG's.
GG's, guys.
Right, Dadbug, is your food off? Okay, Dadbug versus Jarka. Let's go.
The Musketeers.
Now, this is a battle of the muskets. However, with a sword and shield, muskets probably are one of the worst weapons to break that block.
Do we
How
get a
will...
screenshot of them before we start? Or?
It's fine. Wait.
What?
It's not off the edge. He's still playing on the edge. That is completely fine and allowed. The edge does fall off completely. So if you're able to stay alive there, you're just fine. Now, the grenade is riposted. And actually, Dadbug is on the back foot here. Jarka, a huge amount of damage. Dadbug has the trap down, but Jarka hits like an absolute truck. Dadbug needs to be wary. The second that shield's down, he's going to get hit hard.
Huge infamy hits.
My shield, bro.
Stop. Well, the fall off the arena is not classified as being on the edge of the arena. It is once you fall and slide down.
I mean, to be fair, you also got knocked back into it.
The shield bash into it off the start, that would have been... getting shield bashed and knocked off the edge is different to falling off the edge yourself. Hence why we would say if you get a clear out off the edge, that would not classify as you falling off the edge. Off again. Dabberg now with the shield up, moving forward. Jarka got the nade out, managed to get the stick on the middle of the flight with Dadberg, but it doesn't actually seem to have connected properly. That seems like more of a UI thing. Dadberg seems to be extremely squishy here. Jarka only needs a couple shots of their own to take him down. However, that shield, that stamina bar is looking pretty good. Although, when he is in the shooter stance, he's going to take it down. And Dadberg
Nice.
struggling there. A lot of damage from Jarka,
Well
even
done, Jeff.
through a shield. He was down though. You shield bashed him. You shield bashed him to the edge. So falling off is classified differently if you like evade shot off or walk off versus getting pushed off.
I feel like if you can't get back in, then you lost, kind
Yeah,
of.
and he was down here, which was the Dabo, because it was pushed off. We're going to classify it as
Yeah, he didn't fall intentionally.
as not a fall. The point of the arena isn't to start making people try push people off the arena via abilities. It's Dadberg. Okay, Dadberg, you can have one more fight, but this is not part of the tourney. Jarka, go up, give him one more fight. This is the tourney round is decided. Smash
him, Jarka. Smash him.
What do you? I hydrated. Alright, take the fight. Out of interest, the grenade not hitting this time. However, the first shots are hitting. Jarka moving in. Dadberg is looking pretty good here. Dadberg knows what he wants. He wants the shield bash combo. That's what he's looking for. The reversed stab does not get anything, but the shield bash does. That's going to be into a trap and a nade. There's going to be a huge amount of damage coming here, and that's going to be Jarka taken down.
Whoa, dude.
There's the full combo that he was looking for.
Big combo.
Impressive.
Repulsing clear out is not banned, but we would probably ban it if you keep me off. Alright, Jarka, you're done. Good combo. Dadberg, you're not out. So Dadberg may have fucked up there, showing the full combo to everyone else who he's gonna be fighting. You're not out of the tourney. But everyone now knows the combo he's going for. Yeah, but that is if you walk off the edge, Dadberg.
Yeah.
If you walk off the edge and you play the edges, that would be classified as out.
He
If
didn't
you-
went there with his
Yeah,
will.
yeah,
He wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. He was.
yeah,
He didn't even fall, yeah.
He was
yeah,
like,
he
yeah. He was.
yeah,
literally-
he was there. We saw it, and it was a shield bash.
He was here.
And that was out of his will. So
Yeah. I mean, we can watch it back on stream to watch the shield bash push him off. In fact, let's do it. We can watch it live on stream to go over the. This is a live review from the ref to see if he walked off or was bashed off. Live VAR review. This is a live
Rigged fight,
review
rigged fight.
from the ref to see if he walked off or was bashed off. Live VAR review. It is first fight. So here we go. First. Here we go. So we got a live review here. We're going well. Dadberg pushing up. Jarka is close to the edge here, so we've got to be wary. And then the shield bash is exactly what pushes him off. That was the stun pushing him off, and he is standing full head is still above. That was stun pushed off. Dadberg keeps the fight going, and the fight is engaged still. Jarka is actually on the back foot. So I think through VAR review, we've seen he was pushed off by shield bash, only very slightly. So that was not a reset or anything, and the fight was quickly continued. All right, let's go on to the next round here. Only very slightly. So that was not a reset or anything. Give me 1 second. That's all round one done. So we'll now be going on to the next round. Singe versus Mirak to start us off. Singe versus Mirak.
Ooh, double fire staff.
Fire boys.
Move the fuck out.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Oh wait, oh fuck, after actually. Give me 1 minute, 1 minute.
Mirak's been practicing these 1v1s too.
Mirak has been in this in ranked queue. I'm not sure if anyone else is joining the ranked queue, but Mirak certainly does.
Yeah.
I have to go down and pick up my food. Can someone do a fight meanwhile? I'll take like. 3 minutes.
Okay. We've had a request for someone else to do the next fight, and that's fine. Let's get Mac versus Martin. Mac versus Martin. Right, starting off, we have a similar matchup for Martin as what he had last time. Although Mac might be a little bit tankier, not hit quite as hard as Tilt. So we'll see. They're trading pretty evenly, although that's a very nice shot from Martin. He does go in, gets the full perforate off, and that's going to be a huge rend. Martin probably only needs 2 light attacks to finish it off here. And there's one, and there's the second.
Martin Strunk.
Right, we're going up. Martin looking pretty good here, although Mac has actually got the heavy freeze off, pushing up. Although the evade shot is actually going to put Martin on the front foot now. Mac pushing forward. Martin does not hit that skewer. Dabo, please get off the arena. Mac pushing forward, looking pretty good here. Although Martin hitting shot after shot, and that's really good. But again, Martin has taken an even fight, and then just got the aim in. Maybe he's got an aimbot. Can we check for aimbots? Can we check for aimbots?
I have an aimbot.
Everybody
Sorry.
mass report him.
Oh, is it me now or?
Is your food here?
Yeah.
Okay, Singe Mirak now. Singe Mirak.
Let me just take a bite. 1 sec.
So, Mirak, Singe starting off. They're both fire staffs here. Probably running almost exactly the same build. Mirak with that unlucky self-cast from the Ice Storm. They're going to be playing some Kovacs aim training right here. Mirak hitting those light attacks. Singe, the pillar, does connect, followed by the fireball. Although Mirak is still up in HP. Very even here. Trading, and it's down to 1 shot. They both into at the exact same time. Although I believe Singe does have healing tomb and Mirak does not. And we see that there. And Singe takes it. Just a level of HP. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the fucking gift of sub, Tasty. Hell yeah. And welcome, Strix. We are here.
Oh, you need to move your follower thing, by the way. It's right in the way of all the duels.
Okay, we're starting off. Mirak has actually started very well this time. Singe has a long way to come up from here. Again, they're playing a bit of Kovacs, and Mirak seems to be aiming slightly better than Singe. That is hit after hit. The pillar does not connect. The ice corner out from Mirak. Singe decides to entomb, then to get that 10% HP. Mirak prefers to play close here. Doesn't get caught on that ice wall from Singe. And Singe, with an ice spike, almost gets that hit to clutch it out. But no, Mirak takes him down, and we're at 1-1. Starting off, HP's very even. Pillar does not hit, and in that time of a pillar, Mirak hits 3 shots. The burnout very risky. Singe gets caught in that ice storm and the ice wall. Entombs to counters it, but Mirak looking pretty good. Mirak does use a pillar to help break that entomb. Singe is still slowed from that, does not hit the ice wall, and now everything is looking good for Mirak here. Another pillar does not connect. Mirak just needs a couple more light attacks to finish this. Singe on the back foot needs to do something special here, and Mirak takes it down.
GG.
Singe. Why?
Alright, Tilt versus Dadberg. Tilt versus Dadberg. Sadly, it is too late to go back Dadberg. Once we move into the next round, the whole bracket is set. So after the VAR review, I think it was a general decision from everyone, exactly how it happened. Sadly so.
Who's right now?
Dadberg versus Tilt.
It's not in the Discord, I think.
There we go. There we go.
My shield, bro.
I've got a funny feeling he's gonna try play the corner or some shit.
Well, we've made it very clear. If you walk off, that's a very different thing to getting bashed off. So Dadberg pushing forward does not manage to hit the start of the shield bash combo. Dadberg now in trouble. That is it. Armor broken and screamed. No shield bash connecting. And Tilt looking pretty good here. The trap comes out, does not connect. The second trap comes out, does not connect either. A grenade on the floor, and Dadberg is having to fall back. Although Tilt falls into a trap randomly, that could give him a little bit of that HP that Dadberg is missing. Now, Dadberg looking to get a full combo on here, but we don't know his cooldowns. The trap and shield bash cooldowns are both very long. We're not unsure if they'll be up here. The shield bash does not connect, nor does the leaping strike. Dadberg under a lot of pressure here. Will the shield survive? It seems like it will just about. Tilt, low on stam, deciding to consume his own HP for that stamina. Dadberg surviving just on edge. One full combo could finish it for him. Sadly not. There's no Brightwood hair and Hearty right now. Alright, we're starting off again. Dadberg this time opening with a musket, potentially looking for those hits. Gets one really nice hit, and now is just pulling up that shield, seeing if he can get any big kills here. Musket out, does not connect those shots, and back onto the shield. Essentially just waiting for that musket dodge cancel to reset, so we can get those doubles. And now the shield bash combo is going to come out. That's going to be trapped into the grenade, into another trap, into a headshot. Although Tilt counters with a lovely spike. Tilt on the back foot though, there's a huge amount of healing from the trap. It's 100% life leech when they're in that trap. And that is exactly what we saw right there. Dadberg straight up to max HP. It is a combo, but there's a lot you have to sacrifice for it. Tilt on the back foot now. Dadberg willing to just take these range trades now he knows. And that's going to be the shield bash combo into another trap. And a grenade. And this is going to end it for Tilt. That's 1-0. Dadberg gives away. Dadberg gives away. Who am I watching? Fjord?
That was toxic right there.
Yeah.
Tilt gets the heavy freeze off. Dadberg under a lot of pressure right here. However, we know that all he really needs to hit is that one shield bash to essentially win the whole fight. However, on the other side, Tilt can probably one-tap Dadberg with that spike. The orb goes through block. That's going to put a lot of pressure on Dadberg, even though he is trying to spam those blocks. Using that range, does not connect the scream, and that is nice range, nice dodges. Dadberg taken down. That is Tilt up. Okay. Destru versus Fjord.
Please fuck him up, Destru. He's a fucking cocky piece of shit.
It's easier said than done.
He's salty. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
Good luck,
let's do
boys.
this.
Right. Pushing forward. We have the sword shield come out from Fjord. This is a combo that has been going against each other for a while. We know how much the bow struggles with that shield, breaking that block, especially doing the damage through the Defiant stance. Fjord moving back, evading back. Destru not hitting those stuns, and Fjord now getting fairly offensive. However, those spear, unlike the hammer, has very fast cooldowns, especially if he's using dodge into hits. So the shield bash comes out, does not connect again. Fjord playing this very nicely, very slowly, but it's actually ahead in terms of the HP. Destru gets the Defiant Stance off. That's going to be a huge amount of damage and Fortify taken away from what Fjord has done. And now the Stag comes in, no stun to follow up. Fjord on the back foot this time, and the full combo is going to begin. Will Fjord even survive it? He gets the full triple perforate off. However, a nice evade shot is going to put damage onto Destru. He goes in very offensively here. There's no regen on either side, so the only healing we're going to be seeing is from that Defiant Stance. A lovely riposte. However, a close range leaping strike is going to stop that attack. But now, Destru has no way to surprise Fjord when he's at range. Fjord is going to free hit, and this is extremely close. Defiant Stance comes out. Fjord gets a little bit of free damage in. However, he knows there's going to be some healing coming out very shortly. Moves to the side. Destru on the back foot. Now he's healed. He's actually at very similar HPs. Dodges one of these stuns. They're very similar. It's down to one hit here. Destru getting very offensive. Gets the riposte off. Does not connect. And that's going to be the fight. The Destru could fight.
Good fight, guys.
Easy, easy.
Whew.
Dude, I'm tryharding so hard. My god.
Go fight, go fight.
And we're off again. Will playstyles change up? That was very close from both sides. Anything can happen. However, the opening leaping strike is going to catch Fjord off guard, and that's going to be the full combo. Huge amount of the back foot, and he's actually going to get the triple perforate off. Now, evade shot does not connect. Defiant Stance comes out from Destru. That's going to guarantee that he's going to stick on pretty much full HP. However, the good riposte will actually hit, and Destru, his life's getting taken down quite a lot. The Defiant Stance pops, and there is the full combo. Fjord will not survive this, that is for sure.
Ooh, is it best of 3 still?
Yeah.
Yeah, best of 3s at the moment.
Okay, GG man, GG. Really tough.
GG's.
GG.
Jarko versus Nato.
Just a second.
Fuck. Okay, I'll stand it. I'll stand. Is that okay?
Who's up now?
This is
Joker, Nato.
Jarko Nato.
Okay.
It is great to see some muskets back in these fights. That is one thing that I think everyone does enjoy to see, apart from the people that die to them, of course. But any switch up of weapon is something that is enjoyable. So coming in, Nato looking to get those big ice spikes. Jarko does have that rapier, which is going to allow him to riposte. Nato knows this and actually plays his time, doesn't insta use the ice spike, waits for the riposte, gets in the ice wall, and full combos Jarko down. Whilst riposte is going to save you from that ice spike, it is not going to stop you getting hit by that ice wall. And that is exactly what Nato knows and is using to his advantage right here. Jarko opening up with a grenade, does not connect. However, a nice little headshot will. That's a lot of damage down, and now Jarko looking to avoid. However, it seems like a repeat of last time. Nato, however, taking a huge amount of damage. Jarko is squishy, but my god, does he hit hard. Nato now pushing up, knows what he needs to get, and he gets the ice wall. Now the riposte comes out, but will that be enough? Jarko hits a shot, but doesn't have the reload dodge, and that's going to be Nato taking him down. Wow. That ice wall stopping that dodge potentially is the changer of that fight. Alright, good round. Next round. Dadberg and Singe.
For fuck's sake, man.
Where's Dadberg out?
You got the Singe, buddy.
Where did he go?
GG's, Jarko.
Dadberg!
Deadberg.
I'm gonna PM him.
Dadberg!
I really like this build though. I was kinda impressed.
He said okay, so I guess he is coming.
Wait, what? Is he coming?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. If he's having to walk back, we can just do another one in the meantime. Mirak versus Mac. Mirak versus Mac. Please do combo and Singe carry it. Hey, Mirak versus Mac, right here, right now.
Where is Mac?
Is Mac? Guys, why are people leaving? Mac said he forfeit. Oh.
Oh, let's
Right,
fucking
okay,
go for
okay.
it.
General thing for people. Try not for. I understand if something comes up and you need to go, you forfeit. But please don't just start forfeiting. The whole point is everyone is meant to get good fights. And it's important. It is important that people fight until we get into the semis. At that point, you can leave. But these fights still do mean stuff. And also, everyone should. Yeah. I generally don't like forfeits.
Yeah, don't forfeit. It's just
Don't forfeit. Like I talked to some people in the past who forfeited after losing twice, and then they just left, and it kind of ruins it for other people. I thought as though yeah, fine, but for next time, people don't go. Just you got 4 fights. You got 4 fights. Right, Mirak, you take the win there. It's fine.
Thanks, bro.
Jarka
Mirak?
versus Fjord. Jarka versus Fjord.
Can I respec even if the weapons stay the same? Just stats.
No, there is no respect, no changeability, nothing.
No,
You have to come and stick with what you have started with. That's the rules, and that's currently how we're running these things. Yeah.
Okay.
good luck though.
But tell us your plan. What were you going to respect to? Come on, what were you
I was
thinking?
going to respec 200 decks into 300 because now I have some count of,
Whoa, 300 decks. What, you think yours is going to be that easy? I like that. Okay, we're starting off, and this is a physical range battle here. Grenade opens up, does not connect. Fjord gets a couple free hits off. In that meanwhile, Jarka now going to move, looking to get the reload. Gets the first shot off into a nice dodge shot. Moves in, riposte into riposte. Neither are going to connect. And Jarka is on the back foot slightly. However, hitting these shots, it's going to hurt Fjord. But actually, at the very same time, Fjord's just going to trade those for his bow shots. Now, a pen shot to the head is going to cause a stagger and also a huge amount of damage. Jarka now looking very low, getting pushed back. Fjord pushing forward. Jarka double rolled. The poison shot, OP ability.
Lodge, do we get a hashtag medium cringe or?
At the end of this, yes.
Medium armor scum.
I'd respec light if I could. But,
Oh yeah. Cringe medium.
No, Nate, it's a Swiss. It's a Swiss. Alright, Jarka opens up. This time, Jarka's the one that opens up with the damage. Fjord slightly on the back foot here. However, a nice pen shot is going to even that out. Followed by an evade shot and a poison shot. Jarka suddenly on the back foot here. A nice follow through from Fjord. Jarka now using that rapier to try give him some time, give him some space. Wait for those cooldowns to come back. A nice double shot, but Fjord's going to take him down. Bo's very good at taking these squishy players down at range.
Fuck Stanberg.
Nato versus Tilt. Nato versus Tilt.
Ooh.
Dadberg is here. Dadberg is here. Right, here we have 2 very, very similar setups. Tilt looking to just take those range trades. Nato pushing forward. Gets the Orb of Decay on. That's going to be a rend onto Tilt earlier. However, Scream does not connect for Nato and does for Tilt. Nato taking some damage here, and now the Orb's going to come out from Tilt. Nato on the back foot is really going to have to look to get some stuns or staggers. Tilt willing to just take those trades at range. However, Scream does not hit. Nato does not hit his Screams either, and it seems we're going to be going to a Kovacs fight. And Tilt takes Nato down. Just doing a quick 10-second wait for cooldowns. Come back. Alright, Nato again pushing forward. This time the Orb Decay comes out from Tilt first, however instantly traded by Nato. The Scream does not connect for either side this time. Ice Storm's coming out from both sides. However, Tilt opts to go for that Ice Storm. Nato takes the damage from that Spike, however, quickly trades it with light and heavies of his own. And we're at a very similar place. The Spike comes out, does not connect, but the Orb, however, does. Tilt looking to take that damage. The Orb does not connect. Tilt slightly ahead, but it can go either way. Now we're pretty much even. Nato looking to dodge those heavy freezes, does the same, then gets a heavy freeze of his own, and it's a follow-up, and we're at 1-1.
GG.
Dramatic.
Hog.
This was the finals match last week, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah.
We see exactly why. These two both very close, very well matched. Alright, both pushing up. This time Nato sends the orb out first. Does not connect with Tilt, however. Nor does Tilt. So we're looking very even. Oblivion out for a high damage Ice Storm. However, Nato is willing to step in. Doesn't connect the Scream. However, Tilt does connect the Scream. A nice block from Nato. However, there's a lot of damage onto Nato. Nato's really going to have to hit something. With the Ice Wall out, he doesn't have too many options. Instead, he just opts to go for a Spike with no stun. Hits pretty well, but does not hit the max. Again, Scream into Scream. Tilt comes out on top.
Okay, me and Chadberg.
Alright, Singe and Chadberg.
Wait, I can use mana food, right?
You can use mana
Yeah.
food, yeah. The basic.
Yeah. I didn't use them in any of them. So.
He's saying he's forfeiting, but we'll see if he plays. Yeah, he's gonna. Right.
Alright, Singe versus Dadberg. Again, we've all seen what Dadberg is looking for here. How will Singe counteract the full combo that is incoming? We do know Singe has an Entomb, which is going to be extremely impactful in this situation. Manages to dodge through the Ice Wall. Very nicely done by Dadberg. However, Singe is not pressured at this point. Puts an Ice Spike out. Dadberg now does decide instead to pull out the musket and does some nice hits. However, the Fireball is going to hit like an absolute truck. Defiant Stance comes out from Dadberg. That's going to give him a lot of damage reduction and a nice little heal at the end of this. Dadberg moving forward. Doesn't hit the stun combo. Singe does very nicely to avoid that. However, does not hit the nice follow-up stun. A huge attack from Dadberg there. However, Singe is still looking ahead. Dadberg on the back foot. He's going to need to hit either a trap or a stun into a trap to turn this around. Singe looking for these greedy ice spikes, and I like what he's doing. However, Dadberg is able to dodge away from them. The pillar is able, if placed properly, to go behind Dadberg. Now the full combo is going to come out. Will Singe survive it? Singe deciding not 2-2, but instead go for the attack. An extremely dangerous choice, but I got it worked out. Alright, that is 1-2 Singe. Defiant Stance to open up. That's going to give him a Fortify and that heal. It's going to essentially make this opening sequence pretty Dadberg worthy. And that's the Entomb out. Dadberg now knows if he gets it in that combo, Singe does not have many options. Singe deciding to play behind the Ice Wall. Dadberg gets the full combo now, and we will see how Singe will react here. That's the nade. The stagger comes out, and a lot of damage from Singe. However, Dadberg's going to full heal off that. All of that damage gone to waste, and Singe on the back foot here. That's Singe taken out. The 100% life leech in trap, showing how mad it is. Doesn't matter what damage you do. The second that nade goes off, that is max HP for Dadberg. That is 1-1. Again, the Defiant Stance comes out. Singe potentially opting to wait it out. No, goes to use the Fireball. Singe now kiting around, knows what's going to happen. There it is. The full combo is going to come out. How's he going to react this time? He's just instantly going to Entomb. Dadberg laying traps, laying grenades down, using those abilities, hoping that Singe is going to fall into them. Singe going through, does not fall for it, and now HPs are looking pretty even. If anything, Singe is up ahead. However, Singe, without that entomb, needs to be super careful of this stun. One stun, it could all be over. However, on the other side, a couple hits from Singe, it could all be over for Dadbug. This is surprisingly close. The stun does not come out. The trap, however, is thrown cockily and does not hit. Dadbug on one hit. Defiant Stance comes out. Instantly goes for the heal, doesn't use the Fortify, and now Dadbug has very few options. Singe, however, Pillar, Dadbug down to 1 HP, Fireball comes out. Dadbug probably looking to leap strike. Singe only needs one hit here. He knows exactly what he's going for, and he's just pressuring forward. The stun is going to come out. Will Singe be able to counter the heal? He does slightly, but that one hit has put Dadbug up to half HP there. This could actually go either way. A grenade comes out. Singe able to avoid it. Instantly, Dadbug back in the back foot. Singe pushing forward. Dadbug playing by the edge of the arena. And there it is. Dadbug out. That entomb coming in very well for Singe there. GG.
Is Dadbug playing the defense stance?
Yes.
Yeah.
But in the tournament rules, there is no the defense stance. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
basically I accidentally took it out of the tournament rules.
Yeah,
this
you
morning,
fucked it
so-
up, Fjord.
Yeah. Fjord fucked up this week, so we
That's
can't
my bad.
blame
I
people
did say
playing
it's
anyway.
allowed this tourney.
Okay, well done, Singe. All right, Martin versus Destru. Currently our top two. After this, we'll have one more round, and then we'll go into the quarters, or into the semis. So,
Who is the next?
all right, Martin versus Destru. We know the damage Martin can do. We know he can go through all of the armor, all of the damage of Destru. However, can it survive these full combos? Destru starting out strong. Martin looking pretty good, although taking a lot of damage, has not taken all the damage in the world. Perforate comes out. A nice kick is going to stop that Defiant Stance from activating. And now Martin is on the front foot. Destru is in a lot of trouble here. A Perforate comes out. Destru puts shield up. Looks at the shield bash. A beautiful dodge by Martin. The Defiant Stance is going to proc the heal, and the full combo comes out. Now, it can go either way. The full combo is attempted to be started by a sweep from Destru. This is a spear versus spear situation. Poison shot comes out. That's going to tick down slowly. However, one stun combo from Destru could be over for Martin here. Although, on the very same time, that tick, and it could be all over. He catches him off guard, doesn't get the shield up, and that's one to Martin. And we're off again. A really strong start from Martin there. How will Destru play around this? Potentially a slower play to conserve that HP at the start. Or if Destru thinks he can just hit these stuns off the bat, maybe he's going to go more offensive and just take Martin down. Martin, this time, just getting the poison shot. The pen shot doesn't get anything. Maybe a little bit of stam damage. And there's the shield block. Full Perforate. Martin decides to opt for just a range fight. Knows that Perforate is going to put him in an advantage if he gets damage from range. And Martin completely playing around. Destru getting those kicks off earlier. Destru finally starts to stun, but he's going to die to the bleed poison.
Think
GG,
one.
man.
Let's
GG.
go.
Congrats. Well done,
GG.
Martin. All right. And we are on to the final round. Final round. Mac the Reaper versus Dadbug. Okay, Mac is not here. So that will be a bye for Dadbug. That would have been a nice fight. Ideally, everyone stays here so we can keep these fights going. Jarka Singe. Jarka Singe. I'm sorry, Dadbug. I would have liked to give you one more fight, but...
Is this the semis or what is it?
No, last round and then we're into semis.
Ah, okay.
Jarka versus Singe. Jarka, we know, does a huge amount of damage. With that musket, is able to hit very nicely. Gets the roll reset, does not get the follow-up shot, and in this meantime, Singe has put a huge amount of damage on. Jarka opting to use the Rapier instead. That's going to catch him the ISOL. The Rapier is going to stop him getting the first heavy threes, but the anti-dodge mechanic from Frostbite is not going to allow Jarka to dodge the follow-up moves. A grenade onto the Entomb, maybe it's timed perfectly. Sadly, it explodes, just hits the Entomb itself. Healing comes out for Singe, and Jarka taken down. it seems like this is the time of food. We have multiple contestants collecting food. So we'll be giving 1 second here. Okay, Jarka is ready. Go ahead when you both are. Singe and Jarka trading very evenly at the start here. Singe last time winning this raid fight. Jarka very slow with these reloads. That's the problem with the musket. You don't have much time, whereas the fire staff can keep consistent pressure. Very hard to find that moment to reload with a musket. It's one of the reasons we don't see many muskets in these tournaments. And Jarka not hitting enough shots. Singe hitting enough to take Jarka out. GG. Okay, Destru versus Nato.
Is this the finals or?
No, this is still in the round. We have one more round. In fact, I can say this very much. This round potentially is to knock someone out of the runnings. Destru moves forward, instantly gets the full combo. I want to see how much HP Nato comes out with here. And it's not going to be a huge amount. However, it's enough to take probably one more combo. Nato, looking pretty good, does manage to get Destru in the Ice Storm. Defiant Stance from Destru comes out. However, a nice spike, going to even those HPs out. There's going to be healing coming from Destru in a second from the Defiant Stance. However, that will probably only even these HPs to the exact same they are. Shield Bash does not hit. Destru now looking to hit the spear. Does hit the spear, but gets screamed at the very same time. That's going to give Nato some space. Nato now pushing forward, looking pretty good. Destru on the back foot, looking to get these stuns off. Goes for the leaping strike, does not connect, and now Destru trying to run, potentially looking at a time to get Defiant Stance for his heals. But through the block goes that Orb of Decay, and that's a lot of rend onto Destru. Nato gets the scream. Destru gets that full combo off. Now we want to see Nato surviving, potentially a Purify, gets the Ice Wall off. Will Destru survive this? The spike goes in, hits the block. A leaping strike out of it. Destru is on the edge here. However, they are both essentially one full combo away from it. Destru now properly one hit. Goes for the sweep, does not connect. Goes for the kick, does not connect. And Nato takes him down.
GG Nato. GG.
Wait, wasn't that only one?
That's first fight, Destru.
Yeah, I was
it's
like, what
the
the fuck?
first fight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where are
I
you
thought
going?
I already lost one.
No.
Oh wait. My HP isn't full.
Will be for the... Okay, just reset. HP will fill up at the start of the door.
Okay, let's go again.
Alright, let's see how it goes last time. That was a great fight from Nato, especially considering Destru opened up with a full combo. If Nato can avoid this first full combo, potentially, he can win these fights pretty cleanly without the pressure that he was just under a second ago. However, Destru might change up the combo. Does instantly get the first combo just like last time. How will Nato respond here? That's the full combo. Nato's HP taken down instantly into a Scream, Orb of Decay, and a Defiant Stance out for Destru. Nato gets the Ice Shower off into a Ice Storm. A lot of damage, but that spike is going to end up hitting the shield, only doing stam damage. Now, Destru, pretty much even on HPs, is rendered up pretty nicely for Nato, but the full combo comes out once again. Nato going to be in trouble off this. Again, not about to die, but certainly not looking that healthy. However, Destru is taking a lot of damage at this very moment. A huge ice spike, a kick, kind of into nothing, and Nato takes Destru out.
Freedom OP.
GG.
Freedom OP.
Yeah, that freedom really helped you, man.
GG.
Is it over?
Yeah, well done,
Okay,
Nato.
GG's.
Is it OP?
Till versus Mirak. Till versus Mirak.
Oh. Wait.
Not right now, Revolta. Right after the tournament, yeah.
And why is Revolter not here?
Good question. All right. We have a mage versus mage setup here. Tilt taking a lot of damage, but does get the Orb of Decay on. This is the difference between these two. We have a Void Gauntlet on one side, and we have a Fire Staff on the other. Usually at range, Fire Staffs are very, very strong because they can hit hard. They have big orbs, so they're particularly easy to hit and fast to follow up. Salt Soul Tilt deciding to opt to play the range battle. Mirak gets caught off by the scream. Attempts to fake a burnout, but it does not go his way. However, just trades the Entomb for it. And now these two are trading very, very close. Soul Tilt is actually up here. Goes for the heavy. The orb is going to put him on a very low HP, and Tilt takes Mirak down.
What a gamer!
Alright, and we're on to our next. These two playing at range. A surprising amount of damage coming out from Soul Tilt at range, considering the weapons he's using against Mirak. Those fireballs not connecting, the heavy freeze not connecting, however, for Soul Tilt either. Soul Tilt slightly above in the HP here, but they're just trading shots. In fact, not trading. Tilt's hitting, Mirak is not connecting. Mirak goes over to the Fire Staff. Orb of Decay does hit, and now Mirak is rendered up. Soul Tilt is not. Tilt decides to avoid the fireball, and now Tilt is looking good, although a couple shots from Mirak, and this can be evened out off the bat. A shot from Tilt is going to put Mirak a one hit, and there it is. Tilt takes Mirak down.
GG.
Okay, Fjord versus Martin. We have a bow versus bow.
Let's go.
Bow versus bow here. It's been a while since we've seen much of this. Fjord does have a good amount of experience of playing against the spear build that Martin is using. However, his record against it is very low. How will he do this time? Fjord opening up with a double shot and a nice pen shot is going to connect pretty well with an evade shot. Fjord coming out on top of these bow trades. Will Martin move in and start using the spear? He does get the nice bleed off, but does not follow up with full perforate. Fjord now going to be bleeding down slowly, and these HPs are pretty even here. However, in these range fights, Fjord seems to still be hitting a couple more shots than Martin. An evade shot does not connect. Martin is looking pretty good. However, that pen shot is going to put a lot of pressure onto Martin once again. They are down to pretty much one attack each, using the skewer to try to be hard to hit, but Fjord just follows up nice and clean.
Boo.
On to Fjord.
Do a bunny hop.
Once again, we're off. How will these two play? A pen shot start from Martin is actually going to catch Fjord off guard. Fjord only gets the poison down pretty late, and Fjord's actually on the back foot here. A beautiful evade timing. That's going to put a stagger on Martin as he was coming in. The kick does not hit. A couple shots of the perforate will, and that's actually going to put a rend onto Fjord. Fjord opting to do a fletch into Martin, a little bit of free damage, and the pen shot does not hit from Martin. Again, Fjord is still rendered here. That evade shot followed by a light attack is going to take him down. And we're at 1-0. This time, Fjord opting to start with a pen shot. It's worked out very well. Both evade shotting, neither hitting. Poison slowly ticking down from both sides. The riposte already used by Fjord. Martin potentially looking to come in with a spear, but instead using the bow at range. There it is, goes into the skewer. Fjord dodges it nicely to the side, and Fjord is out trading Martin at this range. However, the pen shot does not hit. Martin's pen shot, however, might. In fact, it does not. An evade shot hits. Fjord is looking very good here. A lot of pressure onto Martin. Martin's going to have to pull something out of the bag. Shot after shot after shot. That's 3 in the row for Fjord right there. And that is Fjord taking the W-dub. And now,
GG's, bro.
we will be going onto our knockout round. So let's have a look at our standings. And we have a very clear standings table. 4 of you have made it with 3 points. Tilt, Martin, Fjord, and Nato. We have a very interesting and even split. Mage versus bow. So, these are now best of 5s. Knockout. The winner of the first round will go into the finals. And the winner of the second round will also go into the finals. So, first semis will be Tilt and Nato. Tilt and Nato.
It's a rematch for me.
We're going to have 2 rematches here. Because it will be
my
God. Yeah, they're
Fjord
close together,
and
yeah.
Martin.
GG boys, I'm gonna watch it on the stream.
See you, man.
Everyone else, so not on that 4, you are no longer needed
Oh,
around. You can
finally.
stay and watch if you
Oh,
want. Place bets as well.
shit, Tony, boo.
Thanks for the organization. See you.
Yeah, see you later, mate. GG's.
Alright, Tilt
Am I against
NATO.
Martin?
This is a you will be, yeah. This is an even matchup here. We know how close it is. These two have fought each other quite a lot, but Tilt has come out just on top the last couple times. Now, starting pretty evenly. The Scream does connect for Tilt and not for NATO. However, the Ice Spike is pretty imperfect there, so NATO's going to survive with a good amount of HP. However, Tilt is still up and NATO's Spike does not connect either. Orbs on both sides, neither really connecting. Those Rens not activating, and Tilt moving in for the Scream. Scream, traded for Scream, neither connecting. However, NATO is now in the Ice Storm. He's a lot of pressure on him. Tilt is managing to evade all of the shots and then hitting that Orb of Decay himself. Tilt opting to use these Oblivions very passively and just play these Rage trades. NATO pushing forward, looking good. However, Tilt only needs a couple hits, and there's the Scream into one. He's a best of 5, so it's first of 3, and that is 1 to Tilt.
Dude, Tilt's been sniffing cocaine or something today.
We have accusations in the chat about drugging. We might have to drug test these athletes once this is done. But we're starting off again here. Tilt opens up with the early Ice Storm. NATO just going for that orb onto Tilt. Tilt also following up the orb. The HPs are very even here. Now we're going into a little bit of Kovacs trading. Tilt trading slightly up with NATO, however, is even on both sides of the board. A Scream does not connect for Tilt, and now NATO has a chance. He gets it. Tilt blocks a good amount of the damage, however, he's under a lot of pressure. Using that block, using that stam, and now he doesn't have many options. NATO hitting shot after shot after shot, instantly forcing Tilt into the corner of the arena. Tilt can't step back. However, playing at these ranged traits, Tilt seems to be doing extremely well. He's managing to hit these heavies, which is going to heal himself and damage NATO. NATO opting to go for these light attacks instead. They're faster, a little bit easier to hit in general. However, do not heal himself. An Ice Storm comes out, and a beautiful heavy freeze into a light follow-up is going to finish Tilt off. 1-0. Pushing forward here, NATO pushing Tilt to the edge. Tilt gets that Orb of Decay off, followed by a Storm. There's going to be a lot of damage. He needs to avoid these heavy freezes, and he does just that. Now it's NATO's chance. Can he get a heavy freeze? Tilt dodges both of those heavies. NATO pushing forward, uses the Ice Spike with nothing to guarantee it. Does not connect. Tilt is up on the HP here. NATO is in a bit of trouble. However, it is definitely within a range that can be instantly evened out with one Ice Spike. Tilt again opting for these range fights. He's very happy to just stay at range, back himself at range. A heavy freeze comes out. However, NATO puts pressure down. Uses the spike, does not connect. Uses the Ice Wall to break up the distance. A beautiful spike from Tilt with no root. And that's going to put NATO down. 2-1 Tilt. Tilt opting to open for that Orb of Decay into an Ice Storm. It's a combo he likes. Get that Rend on and then potentially look for that heavy freeze. NATO now hits that Orb of Decay. Pushes up, does get the Scream off and a good spike. However, Tilt counters with his own and hits NATO very, very hard. Ice Wall does come out, connects with Tilt. Tilt knows only one hit, and that's NATO down.
GG's.
GG's, boys.
All right, Martin versus Fjord. Now, one thing is for sure, we will have a new finalist. I don't believe either of these have been in the final of these tournaments before, so potentially we can be looking at a new tournament winner. And it is guaranteed we will have Bo versus Mage in the final. But this is the decision. What Bo is going there? What Bo will be the one to try take Tilt down? Martin opting for an instant poison shot. Fjord going for the double hit. Martin comes out on top only slightly. Gets a pen shot of his own. And now Fjord is up. Martin goes in. Gets the skewer off. That's going to be a lot of damage taken out. That is a riposte used. Fjord goes in. Dodges the Volt kick. However, still Martin is up very slightly. They trade shots here. Fjord looking to bring out the rapier, then Isley goes. Martin almost drops off of the arena, but he stays on himself. Goes in, gets another beautiful bleed off. Fjord is going to be under pressure here, however, they are certainly within range that anything can happen. Martin with another couple beautiful shots. Poison shot comes out both sides. Fjord moves away, gets caught by a light just as he fletches. That's 1 to Martin. And they might be waiting for cooldowns here. And we're starting once again. See if Fjord changed up his pace, his tone at all. The starting is interest. This time, instead of a poison shot, starts with a pen shot. Catches Martin off guard. Martin, however, counters with a pen shot of his own. Very close to jumping off the arena there. Does fall to the edge, however, at a certain range that is certainly still within the arena. Martin now pushing forward. Gets a little bit of rend off, but not a full rend. Fjord was under 50% HP. That rend will be fairly low, in fact. However, Martin now opts to just trade. A nice pen shot is going to make these range trades better. However, Martin just counters with a late pen of his own. Neither evade shots hit. Fjord looking in trouble. Decides to spend a little bit of time just dancing feet and dodging shots. Then decides to come back, hit shots of his own. Uses a riposte. Does not riposte anything. Martin uses the moment to put poison on. Martin's going forward with the spear. An evade shot comes out. And it's done. That is 1 to Fjord. Oof. 1-0. There is no doubt that these can go either way at any moment. The opening shots seem to be the most interesting here. They're playing mind games. Sometimes they're poison shotting, sometimes they're double shotting, sometimes they're pen shotting. Will an evade shot open up this time? We'll only have to find out. Martin, instant pen shots. They both insta pen shot. And then they follow up by evade shots. Not much connecting this time. Martin seems to engage the fight with the first couple shots of his own. And Fjord slightly on the back foot. A big evade. However, the riposte through the perforate, which is guaranteed, hits very nicely. On the other side, though, a vault kick comes in. The skewer does not connect. Fjord looks pretty in danger here, but the pen shot connects. Will the bleed finish Fjord off? There's no regen. Fjord pushing in strong. Martin willing to just play time. He believes the poison will, and it suddenly does.
Hell, Fjord.
We know this bleed build passively will do a lot of damage as these fights go on, especially if you hit those skewers. And that's exactly what Martin is using here. Fjord moving up, opening a pen shot, not connecting, nor does Martin's. This time they are running very even starts. However, Fjord gets the first big hit with an evade shot, countered by Martin. Very, very similar. There's a bleed onto Fjord, and that's going to be a beautiful riposte to stop that big bleed from the skewer come in. However, it does not hit the stun. However, in those very moments with the spear out, Fjord is able to get some hits of his own, followed by a pen shot, and Fjord is looking very, very good here. Eye in the game. He knows exactly what he wants, and now Martin's going to have to pull some big moves out. A good start by an evade shot, but he's going to need more than that. Potentially a pen shot. Fjord gets hit by the skewer. Does manage to avoid the dodge. The vault kick, sorry. And then Fjord now looking pretty in danger, but does manage to finish Martin off there. Martin, I like the offensiveness from Martin there. He knows he needs to do something special to win that. At those HP differences, you can't play range. That's exactly what Martin does. Doesn't work out. My God, it was close. Is that 2-2 there? That is 2-2. And we are into the decider for the finals. How will they open up? How will they use their secondaries? Fjord gets the light attack off. The skewer not followed from Martin, and Fjord is quite happy to save that pen shot. However, it does not hit. The pen shot does not hit, and they are very similar HPs here. An evade shot close to the edge. We really don't want to see someone lose in this moment to the edge. The evade shot could be that, and Fjord is just hitting shot after shot. Martin, again, going in for that skewer. He knows he needs to make some big play here. The pen shot is a very good start, but he's going to need more than that. The skewer goes in. The vault kick does not hit either. Then there's a riposte. This looks like it might be a clean finish for Fjord. Martin's going to have to hit something really big here. Evade shot does not hit. Poison shot's going to come out, and Fjord's going to take Martin down. Sheesh! Good fight. That could have been a fucking final. Easily. So now we have Fjord versus Tilt. Best of 7. Can Fjord get his name down?
Boy.
Of one of the weekly tournament
shame.
winners.
Come.
Can it happen? And once again, this is a similar final. Tilt did win last week's. However, this time, no ice pylon to look at, and instead of a mage versus mage, we have a mage versus bow. And we are off. Tilt, we know he likes to play at range. We know that in the previous fights against mages, playing at mage and trading at range was exactly what he likes to do. But it seems instantly that is not what he's going for when he's playing. And a beautiful evade into Tilt there is going to get that stun off. However, Fjord still cannot dodge. That is the frostbite effect after the ice wall. However, looking at these HPs, Fjord has actually come out on top here. Dodging backwards, Fjord happy to play range here. Tilt looking to push forward. Tilt now looking to heavy attack, gets the scream off. The riposte is going to save him from a big ice spike. And now Fjord still looking good. Orbital Decay, that's going to put a big rend on him. And Tilt has managed to even these HPs out. An evade shot does not connect, and Tilt just walking forward, pushing him down. We're in a pretty small arena here, so this can definitely value people who push forward, play aggressive, and get close range. And that is exactly what Tilt is looking for. The scream does not connect. Fjord evades nicely. Tilt looking for that spike from no route, does not connect, and Fjord getting damage down, playing at range. Tilt, almost one hit here. He needs to hit something big, potentially a scream, potentially a spike. Fjord is just going to play the time, play the space, and take Tilt down. Alright, opening up here. A very solid fight from Fjord. He's probably going to look to play the same. A triple dodge into an evade. And then the riposte is out. Tilt is now definitely going to be running down Fjord, looking for that scream. Does not connect the scream, though. A good amount of iframes on Fjord's build is really going to allow Fjord to move out of these attacks. HP is very even here. An Oblivion down from Tilt. He's probably going to play within that Oblivion, looking to get those weakens, as well as the high damage onto Fjord. Does not manage to connect much from it. A good riposte of that scream. Fjord is looking pretty good. However, Tilt has taken very low amounts of damage here. They're very, very, very even though there's been no big spikes. Fjord maybe needs to start hitting these shots here. An evade shot, again, does not connect. Tilt playing very slow, very well, holding those dodges for the right moment. A big spike comes out. Fjord now on the back foot. However, at this very moment, he starts hitting the shots of his own. It gets into the ice wall, and Tilt now looking to just hit shots of Fjord trapped in the ice wall. An evade shot is going to make it hard for Tilt to hit, and they're both on low HP here. Fjord actually up now. Tilt down. It's almost 1 HP difference, and Fjord's going to finish him there. That fight went both ways. Started very even, then Tilt took it, and then Fjord came back with some very nice shots. Starting off again, playing the range. Tilt moving forward. Does manage to get some of that Orbital Decay, that rend, and that damage onto Fjord. Fjord at the very same moment managed to get the hits. Tilt this time, instead of opting to go for the Ice Spike, saves the Ice Spike, and instead Ice Wall's a very clever move, because that Ice Wall will hit through the riposte, whereas the Ice Spike will not. Followed up by a heavy freeze into an Ice Spike, a lot of damage, and Fjord on the back foot. However, Fjord is consistently hitting the shots and managing to dodge these big abilities. The riposte is out from Fjord, and we're back to a very similar situation as the previous fights. Point shots down, goes in, and finishes with a rapier. That's 3 to Fjord. 1 more to take the win. Tilt is going to have a full reverse sweep here.
I just want to say Fjord's playing full opal, so kind of cringe.
Fjord apparently playing full opal, except just took out a bow player in the previous round. So that would be very impressive either way, as there are no gem swaps in this tourney. Tilt taking a lot of damage off the start. This time taking his time, waiting, using that ice wall correctly in that right moment, followed by a beautiful ice spike. And once again, Tilt has opened up with a huge amount of damage. Can Fjord even it out here? Tilt moving around, looking, waiting, potentially looking for a one more scream. Goes instead for that Ice Storm. That's going to put some consistent damage. Fjord manages to dodge the scream, but he's going to need to do something very big here. Oblivion down. That's going to provide a little bit of damage, and Tilt finally takes Fjord down. Potentially a glimmer of light in the Tilt Brigade. That's 3-1. Still a mountain to climb here, but very doable. We're starting to see Tilt save those spikes and instead use that ice wall, then follow up with a heavy freeze right after Fjord fletches away, using the heavy freeze to guarantee the spike. Tilt opening up with our Ice Storm. Fjord moving around, trying to keep the range. This time managed to get a good riposte. That's a lot of damage onto Tilt. Fjord now has a bit of space. Tilt does not have the abilities required to do the damage to Fjord. Instead goes for an Ice Spike, just off no route. Gets a little bit of damage from it, but not enough to even the HP. Tilt now needs to dodge all of these attacks from Fjord, potentially hit a scream. That's exactly what he does. Does hit the scream, but does not have the Ice Wall to follow up this time. Fjord still on the front foot here. However, is getting thrown around the arena. Fjord now backed off to the corner. Tilt looking pretty good, puts an Oblivion down. Fjord not managing to get much, and once again, gets the spike from the Ice Storm. Fjord does not have the fletch, and somehow, we've actually seen a massive comeback here from Tilt. There's no fletch there. He was rooted at the moment he tried to fletch. Tilt on the front foot. Tilt looking to hit those Orb of Oblivions. Fjord riposte out, does not connect. Tilt dodging that pen shot, and now there's only a couple shots required to kill them from both sides. Fjord getting heavied and hit followed up fast. A beautiful comeback from Tilt. All the pressure on. 3-2. 3-2.
Nice Orb of Oblivion, by the way, Plodge.
Orb of Oblivion, new ability. New ability.
Imagine.
Lamar.
Right, and now we're gaming. We're back in it again. Tilt with a huge comeback. However, Fjord did have a massive start. If he can get that start again, it would look very, very good for Fjord. A grid pen shot, and we're starting to see exactly what we saw last time. However, the scream comes out, the spike does not hit everything, and Fjord is just making space, trying to retreat around the arena. Again, the arena is smaller than we've seen in the past, so Tilt has the option to kind of corner Fjord here. Fjord now just making time, waiting for those abilities to come back. An Ice Wall comes out, but Fjord is on the back foot, and Fjord takes him down. And that was a very clean way to end it.
Boo.
Wow. And there it is. There it is. There it is.
1v1 champion.
Fjord, come here. Come here.
GG.
Fjord finally enters.
Let's go!
Champion
Let's
Arena.
go!
Yes,
He's been
sir.
ready for this. He's been bringing the bow out.
Wait,
every
wait,
time.
look, wait, Plodge, don't give him any money. He owes you all your earnings.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
He's been waiting for this moment, and now he enters the Hall of Champs. Congrats, Sword. Nice to see it. Nice to see a bow win once again. No
Not
bunny
really.
hopping
It is.
bows.
It's the first ball win, isn't it?
Yeah. This might be the first bow to win.
It is.
It is the first bow to win. It is the first bow to win. Fjord
Let's
takes
go
the
for the
first
ball,
bow
boys.
all the way to the victory.
Medium.